Alright, welcome back to the island. Today we're going to be going over the Rex. The premier dinosaur, I'd say, in the entire game. I mean, yeah, there's some things that do better at things, but it's the Rex. You play a dino game to have the Rex. So, we're going to go over what they're good for, why do you want one, and where do you find one. So let's get started. Alright, let's start with checking out some stats. This here is some base, no imprinting stats from a... I don't remember what level this was before I tamed it. 120, 222, it had to have been 145. It had to be 145. Because 150s come out at 224. But, Rexes. Look at that health pool. Over 10k. Melee damage 460. These are your boss fighting dinos. A lot of people tell you you only need the Rexes for the Broodmother and Megapithecus, but if you just add a lot of damage instead of health, you can also do the dragon. I do the dragon with the same Rexes that you do the other two fights with. On Alpha, there's not a lot of reason. I mean, yeah, the dragon does percentage damage, but who cares? Let's show you the other one thing that they have that's really good. If you're using them in PvP, it's really good. PvE, it's basically useless, to be honest. But oh, let me out! I don't need to get out. I can just do it here. Right click. The world just starts shaking. Everything goes ham. If you're not another Rex, a Giga, a Uteranus, maybe a Quetzal, there's like less than 10 dinos on the island that won't just poop their pants whenever you roar at them. And that includes any person you find in PvP. They'll all poop their pants. They'll just stop on the spot and shit themselves. Alright, now, best place to find one. Let's bring up the map. Alright, when you're starting out, you'll probably be down here on the beach. You should not ever see a Rex down here. The further north you go, the more likely you're going to find one. They can spawn along this beach to the right. This spot right here, over here to the left, just before you get to the snow, this is a really common mosh pit area where most of the carnivores can spawn. Like, there will always be a fight of carnivores in this area. Anywhere along this beach and this river going north, this used to be the black sand beaches on ASE, but, well, some of them were. But now it's all just regular sand. Rexes can spawn there. Anywhere around the volcano is a great Rex area. The snow, not so much. I haven't seen a lot up there. But the primary place, the place where I'm going to go show you how to tame one, is Carno Island, up here in the top right. That is, hands down, the easiest place to find a Rex. Really, it's the easiest place to find 3 or 4 at a time. They're constantly spawning there. They're force spawn there. I don't want to say there's always a Rex spawned, but as long as you're doing laps, you're going to keep spawning Rexes. You find one that, if it's under 125, 135, wherever you put your personal bar of tolerability, just get rid of them, wipe them out, and a new one's going to spawn within a lap or two of flying around Carno Island. Alright, so we're going to go up here and show you how to tame one. On the way, I guess we can go over. They are a knockout tame. Exceptional kibble is their #1 food. And then raw mutton, cooked mutton, raw prime meat on down the standard route tree of meats. But exceptional kibble, fantastic. And once you have Rexes, once you have a breeding pair of Rexes especially, then you can start cranking out exceptional kibble. Because it needs the Rex egg or equivalent. I don't even know what other dinos create that type of egg, because you're gonna get a Rex anyway, right? And I guess we'll be back whenever we get to Carno Island, and I'll show you how to trap one and tame it. I always recommend trapping one. I use this new method. Well, it's not new, but it's different than how most trapping was done in ASE. I don't do any of the tiny traps that are hard to pull off. Like, it's still a full-size trap, but we'll show it to you when we get there. All right, here we are up here at Carnivore Island. Come on, map. Top north of the map. Top left, top right. Oh my god. Words. How do they work? Northeast corner of the map, top right. This little island up here. It has this island. Oh man. Come on. This island off the edge of Carnivore Island. Not this one up here. The elongated one down here. Ugh, what's happening? Nothing spawns over here. This is always a spawn-free area. Sometimes a raptor or a scorpion can run across the water if you're too close to the edge or something. But this is generally a safe area to do your stuff. Oops. Nope. No, land. Land, please. Thank you. All right. Good job, Eddie. All right. Got my bird trap over there. We're not going to talk about that today. But it's pretty much the same as the old 2x2 traps, except instead of a wall and a ramp to run up, the pathfinding for the new dinos, it's really hard to get them to run up a ramp where they have to fall off the edge of the other side. So what I've done is forget to get my billboards off the bird. So what I do is I'll fly them over, I'll get them in here, I'll land on the other side with Eddie on passive, and then I'll come around, I'll run around the outside as quick as I can, and I'll try and just slap a billboard down here. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3, like if they're being little bitches, they're being a little kind of finicky, you might have to angle them about, but you'll see here in a second. Let's go find one and bring it over. Let's go ahead and set Eddie on to passive. Your bird must be on passive. Oh, that's another thing. It's a late game tame. Like, you can do it on foot. You can definitely do it on foot or on a ground dino. I'm not trying to say you can't do that, but this is how I do it. I never tried doing it until I have an RG. Argentavis are just the best for the island. They can carry so much. They're just great. But this is how I tame a Rex. Once I find one, we'll bring you back in one more time. Look at this, we got one. It's only 55, but we don't really care because I don't need Rexes right now. Come with me, will you? Just get his attention. Wait for him to do his little roar. And then just start luring him towards your trap. Make sure you stay low enough that he feels like he can still bite you. And maybe even let him bite you a couple times. Your Argentavis should be able to handle a few bites. You don't want to come in here with a punk. Make sure you got your billboards on your hotbar like I have down there on 0. He's gonna eat that cat. I'm gonna kill this raptor. They do get distracted easily, so clean corpses up off the beach. 120. Oh well. He's trying to eat it out of the sky. That's a talented T-Rex right there. Or, I'm sorry, T-Dominus. Yeah, that's a fun fact. They're not actually T-Rexes in this game. They are Tyrannosaurus Dominus. Which you'll get more clarification on if you stick around after we're done here. Helena Walker is going to read you the note. But here we go. We just line it up, get straight on. Not quite straight on. What are you eating? What is that? I don't know what it ate. Some kind of fish. Or bird. Oh. Get in front of it. Get in front of it. Come on. Come with me. Alright, here we go. Yep. Lure him in here. Him or her, whatever. Land your bird on passive so that it doesn't care. Get your billboards out. Run around as fast as you can. And trap it. Oh, trap it. Just, I don't like that gap. I'm gonna put another one down. I still don't like that gap. I think he's stuck though. I hate the snapping sometimes. Yeah, he's definitely stuck in there. More billboards don't hurt. He can't hurt them. They're made of metal. And then, oh, what is this? I've never seen this before. Dangle Argentavis. If you get interrupted, just interrupt it back. Silly frickin' bird. I'm gonna let you rot on the beach. You're not even worth eating. Typically, you would have your long neck rifle and your darts in your hotbar. You just pull them out and start shooting it. I'm not actually gonna waste any because I don't need a level 55 Rex turd. Or it's weird. I always call it a Rex, but it's obviously not a Rex. As you're about to learn with Helena Walker's note reading. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything you really need to know on the Rex. They're the best boss fight dino in the game, hands down. I don't care what anybody says. You need 1 Uteranus that you ride and 19 Rexes if you're playing single player. The Megatheriums, the bug people, sure, if you want to be different, it can kill the broodmother a little faster. The tickle chickens, I forget their name at the moment. Yeah, you put a bunch of Veggicates on them, they can do better at the dragon. But the Rex is the only one that is amazing at all the fights. You might lose if your Rexes aren't really high level or mutated. You might lose some in the dragon fight, but who cares? You got your breeding pair. Make more. Maybe even make a specific set for the dragon and pump all the points into damage. You know? You can have multiple. You don't have to have just 19 Rexes. You could have 38 or more. Put them in cryopods though, because man, that shit gets annoying. But hey, if you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Really helps the channel out. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. We got at least 2 new videos coming out every week. We got a bunch of different. Calm down. We got the Let's Play going on right now. We got several other Let's Plays on the channel you can go check out if you want to. You know, everything from well, mostly Rust. I played a few other games, but it's mostly Rust and Ark. Those are the 2 big games on the channel. Check them out if you want. There's several tutorial style videos in this playlist here, the Ascended Basics. Or if you're still uninvolved, then there's a playlist for that too. I'm probably never going to finish the Let's Play for that, and I'm probably not going to add any more to the tutorial series either. But there are a bunch of videos there to check out if you want to. But yeah, without further ado, after you like and subscribe, here is Helena Walker.
Arguably the deadliest creature on the island, Tyrannosaurus dominum is a killing machine. Active mostly when hunting for food or defending its nest, a good plan is to avoid every Tyrannosaurus. Arguably the deadliest creature on the island, Tyrannosaurus dominum is a killing machine. Active mostly when hunting for food or defending its nest, a good plan is to avoid every Tyrannosaurus. It is pure power, from its stomp to its tail. It is not able to intimidate every foe with its roar, but upon hearing it, it might scare the poop out of you. quite literally. Despite being a different subspecies of Tyrannosaurus, everyone I've met still refers to them as a Rex or a T-Rex. I've long since stopped trying to convince anyone, especially the few who I've encountered wearing Tyrannosaurus teeth as necklaces. Taming a Tyrannosaurus is without a doubt the goal for any warlord or warring tribe. Tyrannosaurus is a fierce battle companion. There is a reason Tyrannosaurus is considered the king of dinosaurs, or in this genus, the lord. Any tribe that manages to tame one has almost nothing to fear.